Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be making another box. So I took this box to work to get some feedback from my colleagues, and they were very generous with their feedback, which was nice actually, because it helps a lot for me to figure out what people think. And most of it I'm going to ignore for today, but there's one fundamental flaw in this design. And being a school teacher, you'd think I'd have figured it out first. I'm calling it a pencil box. Here's a pencil. It doesn't fit in the box. So we're gonna make a longer box today. This is 7 inches on the inside. I'm gonna go for 8, so that means the outside length is gonna be 9 inches. I haven't decided yet whether I want to keep this at 3 or make it 3.5. We'll see how the proportions look. Yeah, there's that. Oh, and I want to miter the corners. What miter is just basically a 45-degree angle right there. So they're cut at 45 degrees, and that's going to take me some time because it takes a lot of time to do those sorts of things. Anyway, let's get started, and hopefully we can get some like cool footage and stuff, and then I can make it into a reel. Because these 14-minute videos are, even I get a little bit bored with them. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing I need to do is lay out the pieces here. I only have 15.5 inch or 15 3/4 inch long pieces, so I'll need at least 2, and then we have a third if I really screw it up. So I'm going to map it out. I'm going to make 9-inch pieces, 2 9-inch pieces, and then 2 3-inch pieces. So I'm going to map that out, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, so I've mapped it out on both pieces. They look very similar. This here is going to be the front end, and this here is the dado or the groove that the lid will slide through. So I'm going to cut those first before I cut the 45-degree angles. So my first task is to make a knife wall. To do that, I'm just going to line up the combination square here and just do my best. Hold it in place. Very light pass to start. And stop. And now what I want to do is I'm going to create a deeper wall. And for this first one, I'm not going to go too deep. Just enough to get me started. Now, okay, so I'm going to flip this around, do that, flip it around, do it, continue going back and forth until I have a nice little groove in there. I'll do this on this one and the other one, and then I'll bring you back when I'm using the Dremel. So I've been cleaning out this dado with this 1/4 inch chisel. Well, the other one actually fit better in the other one. But it got me thinking about how I purchased that Dremel and the plunge router attachment, and whether, I got impatient, and I probably did get impatient, because I'm sure that with some practice, I could have gotten this to work better. See, with the right technique and everything, things will work smoother. Anyway.
Yeah, so that goes out pretty good. Let's see, I'm going for 3/16 of an inch because a 1/4 inch is too deep, I think. It leaves me no room for error. I'm right there. Perfect. But now what we're going to do is we're going to cut the pieces apart because they need to come apart. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Done. Okay, so this is the part where things might get a little hairy. I flattened the edges. Now it's time to cut the miter. So what I have to do is draw a line so I know where 45 degrees is. I'm going to use the saw to cut off as much bulk as I can, and then I'll use the hand plane here to get it down. The problem with this is I have to really sneak up on it, because if I overshoot that angle, the board will get smaller, and then to match the size is going to become difficult. And as I learned from before, pencils are longer than 7 inches. So I have about, I'd say, maybe 1/2 inch of wiggle room. But yeah, hopefully we don't need that, because I don't like to wiggle. I do like to dance, though. I just want to cut off the bulk. I don't want to go get right to my line because alright. Now we have a little glue spreader. See? Life is good. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just continue with that. Oh. Mitered up, 45 degrees, that. And yeah, while working, I kind of made some modifications to this here shooting board. So I screwed this in so that it's not moving, so I didn't have to hold it in place. I also put a little, I don't know, fence, I guess, a stop here at the bottom so it doesn't move forward. And then I put this clamp so it's not shaking. All these little things sort of came together slowly. I'm sweating from all the back and forth of it. But yeah, so what's next to do really is to dry fit everything, see that it works, and then go from there. And then make adjustments as necessary. That's why I was leaving this in place. It's because I might have to change things. Okay. I'm not going to be too picky about what's front, what's back. I just want things to fit together. Okay. It's not looking too bad. Actually looking pretty good. Hot damn. Alright. Yeah. Oh wait, no. No, something's wrong. Are these the same? So these are the same length. Oh no, this one's slightly higher. See? I gotta shorten this one. If you can see how it's slightly higher. Yeah, there you go. Same there. Just ever so slight. Yeah, so I gotta shorten those. I've been playing around with this a bit. I sanded the interiors here to 220. I think what's gonna have to happen is that I'm gonna have to just glue each piece individually so that everything lines up, because you see that? Yeah, like that's a little bit wide, so I need to move it down. I just need to hope that things work out, because yeah. So it's going to take a while to glue up, but thankfully the glue dries fairly quickly within about, I don't know, 20 minutes, half hour. So 4 pieces shouldn't take me more than an hour and a half, 2 hours. I hope I got that math right. Alright, so let's start there. I was thinking the other day about how much I enjoy the problem solving involved with woodworking. And I think there are some lessons to be learned from that, in that, you know, every box, even though they're very similar, they don't come together exactly the same because of being handmade. If they were factory made, or if they were, you know, if there were more machines involved. Oh God. Ugh. Oh, that's not going to do anything. Then it might not be as, well, I don't even know if rewarding is the right way to put it, but just same problems wouldn't exist. Same opportunities to learn wouldn't exist. And I guess what's your purpose? Are you making boxes to make boxes, or are you making boxes to make money? I guess that's a question everybody answers for themselves. But, oh man, this glue is not working with me today. Okay. Yeah. That's probably how this chisel got to look like this. Okay, let's do it. Looks good. Looks good. Alright. Rubber band to the rescue. I've got the box gluing up here. So now I'm going to work on the lid. What I want to do is round over the edges. So I'm going to use my plane, which is, I just feel like I need a new one, or I'm not using this one correctly. And then I'm just going to go slowly, just taking off like curls, literally curls, like not much at all. I'm just going around. See, here's proof that a circle is an infinite tangent. Alright, I got it pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know if you can see the difference. Can you see the difference? So. Yeah. Alright, so I'll do that on the other side and then make sure it fits. It's now a couple days later, and yeah, the box has dried, the base is dried. Actually, I ended up cutting a different one because the other one was too short and too narrow. And then I also noticed this issue here, where the lid, which is a little bit snug, but it creates this gap. Thankfully, I saved this. So I have to figure out how to attach this piece here to the lid, and then it'll just slide open with it. And I also have to plane all of this stuff down so that everything looks nice and everything's cleaned up real good. So that's the plan for today.
And that should about do it, I think. Yeah, and then it's just a matter of finishing it. So here we go. Let's see how this goes today. I think it'll be all right.
Okay, so I've trimmed down everything. So everything's nice and flush around the box here. Now the trick is to get this lid fitting in properly. So yeah, so it fits nice and snug this way, which I kind of like. So it's not just like going on its own. And then I want to put this here. So what I've done is I've marked a line where the beginning of this block, so the end of this end is here. And my plan is to cut a 1/4 inch out from here. So something like this. I can't even see that. So you just cut that out and then essentially just affix it there. And then it'll just slide in and out. And that should be good. So let's try that. Alright, so I've cut this piece here. Yeah, there we are, and it fits nicely in here. So now all that's left to do is glue this, so clean this up, and then we should be on the way. Yeah, so it'll look essentially like that when it's closed, and I'll plane all this down so everything's level. Clean this up a little bit, and then the box is done. So let's do that now. Okay. Oh. All right. Here's the box. Pretty good, right? It's not finished because I can't decide if I want to put felt inside or finish it with shellac. But I need to sit on that, so I won't be able to decide that before I want to put this video up. So there's that. But everything fits really nicely together, I think. I don't know how much of this is in focus for you, but yeah, I do like it a lot, actually. I like the completeness, how this looks complete, as opposed to this where the piece is missing. So there's that. I learned a lot from this box. I think my next project has to be a shooting board for miters. So if I want to continue doing these types of joints, I'll definitely have to do that, because the way I was doing it was okay, but it's not going to work going forward. Yeah. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you learned something. Let me know if you have any ideas for me. Let me know if you want to see something. Yeah. I like interacting with people. Sometimes. On the internet, it's okay. Well, I want to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. It means a lot to me, actually, that people care enough to watch and pay attention. And I know this is a long video, so congratulations to you for sticking around for it. Yeah, hopefully I'll get better at the making of the videos too. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're doing something interesting, and we'll see you in the next one.